Welcome to the Under Construction Podcast with me, Martin Williams. Here we talk about how to build or rebuild your life one step at a time. Let's get to work. And thank you for tuning in to the Under Construction Podcast. My name is Martin Williams. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast. You may do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and SoundCloud. All the links to the podcast can be found at guidedexpressions.com/podcast with an S. Today, I wanted to talk to you about money is a byproduct. Okay, so a lot of people are looking for ways to make more money, and I certainly understand. As long as you live on the earth, you're going to need money. Money is like oxygen, right? When we pass away from here, we don't need oxygen anymore, but as long as we're on the earth, we need oxygen. And money is right up there with oxygen, as the late Zig Ziglar would say in his various lectures. So we understand that money is important. I don't really need to tell you that. But a lot of people seek after money directly, and they don't really understand how money is made, how money is generated, and how money comes into our lives in varying degrees, okay? So a lot of people will think, okay, well, if I need to make more money, I just need to get a job. And that's certainly fine. I work a job. Many people around the world work a job. And, that is one of the faster ways to get money is to work for someone else. But in cases when you can't get a job, or maybe there aren't a lot of jobs to be had wherever you live, what do you do then? Well, then you might say, well, then I need to sell something, right? Which, again, is one of the quicker ways to get money. You look around your house and see if there's something that you're not using. Maybe, there's a appliance or electronic that you're not using, and you may be able to go on Facebook Marketplace and sell it for $50 to $100, right? Boom, got some money now. But what if that's not enough really to take care of you and your family, right? That might be good enough for some pocket money, maybe even pay a bill, but eventually you're going to need to do bigger things, and that will require more money. So money is really a byproduct of wisdom. There's a scripture in the Bible, I should have wrote it down before I started recording, but you can Google it, where it says that wisdom in her left hand is length of days, in her left hand is riches, and in her right hand is length of days, is health. So basically, wisdom brings health and brings wealth, right? So the two things that most people are searching for, are pursuing in our world today, is more money and basically how to live longer, how to be healthier, right? Those are probably the two biggest, if you're looking at personal development, those are the two biggest areas, right? Any type of teaching that teaches people how to make more money and or live longer, they're going to basically do well, because that's what people want. People want to make more money and live longer and be healthier. So wisdom is really the conduit to get there. Now, there's two ways to get wisdom primarily, either through learning or through mistakes, right? So you can either learn from the mistakes of someone else, or you can learn them by yourself. And for some people, they choose to learn everything by themselves, and it takes them longer. Whereas people who are more efficient, I was going to say smarter, but people who are more efficient tend to learn from others, mentors, right? They tend to learn from people who have been through it already, and they know, well, I don't really have to go through that again because this person went through it, and they basically, they wrote a book, they did a seminar, they did a course, and I can basically take what they learned and apply it to my life. Now, I want to make something very clear. Wisdom is not knowledge, okay? Just because you read a book, it doesn't make you wiser, okay? The book is good, and you can't have wisdom without knowledge. But wisdom is not knowledge. Wisdom is knowledge that is put to use, okay? So if you learn, excuse me, if you learn how to trade stocks, right? If you read a book on trading stocks or you take a course on trading stocks, the knowledge alone is going to make you rich, okay? There are a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge, but they're broke, okay? I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but there are people who have PhDs who are working in places like Starbucks or restaurants, and all work is honorable and certainly not disparaging them in any way. But I'm pretty sure they didn't go to school for that, right? They went to school for English, or they went to school for, liberal arts or something like that. They went to school for something completely different. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to be doing that for the rest of their career, right? They want to be doing things that are in line with what they studied in college and graduate school. So wisdom is not knowledge. Wisdom is knowledge that's put to use. So if you take a course and don't apply it, then you don't have the wisdom. And then without the wisdom, you can't get the riches. Got it? So a lot of people are trying